Hello, it's nice to be back on the channel with you all. It's K, it inspires. It's the place where purpose and finance meets. As you all know, all we are trying to do in this community is to strike a balance between your purpose and your financial freedom. Making sure that as you become a person of purpose, you are also making efforts to become financially free. So you don't get frustrated when the demands of life begins to eat you as regards the subject of finance, and you don't want to have all the money in the world and not feel fulfilled. And in the later days of your life, you begin to feel depressed because you feel like you lived a wasted life. If you are new to this channel, it's nice to have you join this global community by hitting the subscribe button. And trust me, you're going to enjoy your time here with us. So today, I just felt I should give us a charge as I see that the first half of the year is gradually closing up, and then second half of the year is about to be unlocked. And I know it's a common thing amongst people of purpose, amongst people who are pursuing to be better persons in the place of their finances, to get to a point where you just feel frustrated, where you feel pained. Sometimes you feel angry, sometimes you feel depressed, sometimes you feel cheated, sometimes you just feel like life has treated you unfair because you just take a little drawdown of what your journey have been so far, and it's like life has not really compensated you well enough for the effort you have put in. You've put in a whole lot of input, you've put in a whole lot of resources, you've dedicated so much of your time, so much, in fact, you've been much more committed than ever before. But it's as though life is still leaving you way behind. By your calculations, you should already be probably at point 50 by now. But in reality, you're still struggling at point 5, and it's as though all you are giving to life just keep bouncing it back at you. Every time you try to get up again and get going, life knocks you down hard. In fact, harder than the previous time. And you might start getting discouraged, you might start feeling angry, and you might begin to tell yourself, probably I just have to settle. Probably this is not meant for me. Probably I'm not destined for as much greatness as I'm aspiring for. Probably I will just have to live a normal and regular life like every other person because it looks as though it's getting harder by the day. But trust me, that's the wrong decision. In fact, that's about the last decision you want to make in life. Because later on in life, you feel much more pain, not because you now feel cheated, but because you now feel you give up too soon. You might not be where you want to be right now, but trust me, quitting, becoming lackadaisical about the whole issue now, becoming depressed, becoming discouraged, becoming inconsistent, beginning to live without intention will now make you far behind in the journey of life than you should originally be few years down the line. So you might be at point 5 now when you think you should be at point 50. But trust me, if your energy, your morale, your interest goes down now, if you give up just now, if you allow that anger, that hatred, that feeling of unfairness from life eats you and keep you at that low state, by the time you wake up next week, you wake up next month, you wake up next year, you wake up a few decades from now, you realize not only should you be at point 100 or point 150 or point 200, but you will still be struggling with that point 5 or probably point 6, which means by that time, you'll be much more behind based on your calculations than you are right now. So what you want to do now is get yourself back up, put yourself back together. It's okay. It seems as though you are behind schedule, but trust me, the only way to make things work is that you give it one more try. Is that you give it one more shot. I'm not telling you life will be fair. I'm not telling you to suddenly become easy. I'm not telling you it will suddenly become rosy. But one thing I'm sure of is one more try, one more effort, one more input can just make the whole difference. I'm not telling you it will make the whole difference, but I'm telling you it might just be the only thing that will move you from where you are right now to where you truly desire to be, and in fact take you far beyond where you yourself thought you should be. So don't give up just yet. Give it one more shot. Don't forget, a man is not a failure because he failed, except he fails to try again. You are not yet a failure. You are not one who gives up. Life doesn't reward starters, it rewards finishers. Make sure you are one of those finishers. Get yourself back up, get back to the drawing board, look at the goal again, rework the plan, dust yourself, tell yourself, I don't quit, I don't end this way. This is not how the story ends. And then get back, get up, and get started again. Till I come your way again, I need to remain financially sharp. I need to remain in the financial space. I need to do everything legally and morally right to become financially free and become someone who fulfills purpose. Remember, a generation is counting on you and you cannot afford to fail them. If you enjoy this piece of content, please do well to like, do well to comment, do well to share with family and friends. And if you are new to the channel once again, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Stay safe, stay blessed till I come your way again. Bye.